day to everybody out there. This is See Thy Wealth, Water Your Health. Drink a glass of water. I want to talk about this Dodash situation, man. My sister Dodash, salute to Dodash. I love you, girl. You're one of my inspiring people that I started watching on YouTube that put me in a position to say, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and focus on doing this thing every day. Appreciate you as a content creator, as someone out there with good energy. You know what I mean? That's what I mean by I appreciate you. I love you, girl, because it's a lot of times where I could have been probably still sitting around not doing nothing on YouTube. But watching her videos lately, she is showing that she is moving into her car. What do I think about that? I think that it's probably a good move. Or minimizing and putting yourself in a position where you don't have a lot of expenses. I just was talking about this in one of my last videos. Having more expenses than you have income is really effing a lot of people up in America, and it's not contributing to us living the American dream. It's actually causing it to be an American nightmare. So looking at the sister, you know, I think that she's preparing herself for a major comeback. I don't think she lost anything. I think that she's just putting herself in a position to capitalize on all her hard work, as opposed to her working every day and then taking all her money that she's working for and putting into her $1,600 a month mortgage, her however much money a month she spends on her car and her electric bill, gas, whatever she has. She is eliminating those expenses and living in her car and thinking really strategically about her life right now. And I think that she's going to really blossom off of this. I really do. Because it's a lot of us out there. And I think that what works in her favor is she doesn't have any kids. She doesn't have any adopted people that she's taking care of. It's just her. So for her to do what she's doing right now, I salute what she's doing. She's not laying around waiting for money to come to her. She's going out here and she's creating her own source of revenue, her own source of flow, her own source of income. And it's inspiring, it's motivational. And anybody out there that's in a rut, go check out Dodash, Doughdashh. That's her channel. She's very, very motivated to do better with life. She says she takes 10% of her income every month and invests in a Fidelity account. So that way when she gets to a particular point, she can just go ahead and start to use that money for whatever she wants to use. Look, a lot of us didn't grow up with financial literacy. We didn't know about economics. We didn't know about real estate, stocks, bonds, CDs, mutual funds. Crypto probably wasn't even out back, and whatever other forms of investments that are out there that are really lucrative to us making a real good living. And looking at this lady and speaking about, because I know for me, I was learning everything on the fly. And I'm not going to say if they had taught it in school, they should have taught it. I'm not going to say they should have taught it in school, because I can't even say that I would have wanted to learn that stuff in school. I just don't know. But had it been available, at least the option would have been there, and I could have been like, nah, I don't want to deal with that, or yes, I will deal with it. But it wasn't available. It wasn't in those schools we were in. You know what I'm saying? So looking at what this lady is doing on YouTube, sleeping in her car, taking baths at the gym or the showers at the gym, door dashing, her Amazon Flex, her whatever other source of things that Uber Eats. Listen, in this day and age, you have to do what you have to do to survive. You got to do what you got to do to survive. I drove Uber before. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. I drove Uber before and I didn't even have to. I drove Uber before because I'm a really high quality eater. And when I mean by high quality eater, I mean coconut waters. Coconut waters are the highest form of water that you can drink on the planet, to me. Why would you go in the store and buy a bottled water with no minerals in it when you can go straight to the tree right here? You can go straight to this tree right here and get one of those coconuts right off the tree that has some of the most minerally dense water on the planet, with all the electrolytes that the body needs. But instead we'll go to get some dead water off of a counter. It doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think there's anything wrong with what she's doing with the driving the Uber and everything. And I said I drove Uber before because it helped me take care of my groceries. Like I said, I'm a high quality eater. $4 a coconut from Whole Foods every day, and I'm eating 4 of them. I'm drinking 3 to 4 of them at least. Then I'm a watermelon eater, and lettuce, tomato, cucumber, avocado. You really have to, and I don't look at that as an expense. I look at what I put in my body as an investment. I don't look at that as an expense. That is an investment. My body is how everything else gets done around me. So I should be putting the most money into this. How can I turn around and spend $400, $500, $600, $800 a month on a car and insurance, and I don't put that type of money into my groceries? My grocery bill at a minimum should be $800, $900, $1,000 a month if I'm in the States. Now, if you live in another country where all this fruit is very cheap, because a coconut water here, you're gonna pay 50 cents to $1. You might get you can get a whole gallon for $10. Up in Belize City, $7.50. In the States, you're gonna pay $7 for one of these green coconuts. Living in America is not the American dream. It is the American nightmare. A lot of people are hustling backwards. DoorDash is starting to hustle forward. She's starting to get out of that $1,600. She said that was her dream apartment. Listen, we get into these dream houses, these dream apartments, these dream cars. We don't understand that these things cost every month once we get them. And then guess what? Life still have to be lived. Once that honeymoon period is over, that new home starts to feel like a burden. That new car starts to feel like a burden. That new Benz that you bought, it starts to feel like a burden. Why did I buy this? Because you're trying to keep up with whatever. You're trying to create an image, a perception for what? And it's not worth it. I'd rather live off grid like I'm doing with my solar panels, with my well water, with no mortgage, with no truck payment, no motorcycle payment, working on no food payment because the fruit trees are fruiting. The vegetable is going to be coming. You know what I'm saying? Yes. So we not sitting here worried about no BS. We looking at DoorDash and we saying, you go get it, girl. You keep showing them how it's done. You keep turning up, turn down for what? I'm saying you 44, you know what I mean? Life is meant to be lived. And I'm glad you're showing everybody this is what you're doing. Even if it is for content, who cares? Everything is content. No matter what it is, it's content. So put it out there, do your thing, live your life, and don't worry about the haters. If you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping. And I don't feel like I'm popping because ain't nobody hating on me yet. So I'm joking. I do feel like I'm popping even without a hater. But it's very difficult to hate on somebody that's out here, especially that is black, that is on off-grid, that doesn't have a mortgage, that doesn't have a car payment, that doesn't have any working on no food payment. It's hard to hate on that. Yes, you can come on here and hate on it because we all can do what we want to do. But it's very difficult to hate on that when you're not living this lifestyle and you do have to wake up every day and go work for somebody else and take care of them. You have to take care of their company, in other words. So it's difficult to hate on somebody like me, and I don't care if you hate or not. You know, that we are supposed to have our own opinions, and everybody's not going to like me, everybody's not going to like you. It is what it is. You know, life is life, and this is how it is, and this I'm loving mine. I'm enjoying every bit of it. I'm feeling this breeze. I'm loving being in the sun. I'm loving just finishing my workout. I'm loving being able to do 2, 3, 4, 5 videos here at the beach. I got so much content right now that I haven't even put out today because I haven't been editing no videos. I've been really just putting out older videos and repackaging them and renaming them because we taking the channel in another direction. You know what I'm saying? We taking the channel in another direction. We don't care about the people that care about my sexuality. Y'all can go. It is what it is. You know what I mean? We all humans at the end of the day. We all make a choice to sleep with who we want to sleep with. What you want to sleep with, I sleep with who I want to sleep with, as long as I'm sleeping with adults. No children. What the hell is you worried about what I do behind my door for? Half of y'all don't even have no real education. And it ain't even about having a real, and when I say real, I mean education as far as like how to live life, how to get off the grid. I'm not talking about formal education in the school because they teach you how to be a worker. The real education is how to be out here, having your money work for you, having your food produced from the ground, having your energy coming from the sun, having your water coming from Mother Nature from the ground, and having no bills. That's the real education. But why would they teach us that? Because the economy would collapse. If everybody can eat, see, there's enough land on the planet for everybody to grow vegetation, for everybody to grow their own food, for everybody to be self-sustainable. But there's not enough on the planet. There's not enough meat on the planet for everybody to eat. And this isn't my idea. I didn't know that. My peoples, my baby, my partner told me, say, yo, there's not enough humans on the planet. I mean, there's not enough meat on the planet to feed all the humans, so they doing a whole bunch of extra stuff. And it's causing discord or disharmony on the planet. So, yeah, man, salute the DoorDash or DoorDash. You know what I mean? I really appreciate you. This ain't a bashing video. This ain't a shooting nobody down video. This is a lifting somebody up, showing support. Because it's easy to come on here and that's the thing. We know the negativity, it always spread like wildfire. We already know that's where the viewership going to come from. We already know all of these things. But the real power is in uplifting others and giving credit where it's due. Even if it isn't due, giving somebody credit, showing them some appreciation is a great thing for them. And it may help you, But anyway, I'm rambling right now. I'm just out here at the beach. I'm chilling. It's after, I didn't even know it was after 12. But anyway, look, I appreciate y'all for tapping in. I appreciate y'all for watching. This is See Thy Wealth. Water your health. Drink a glass of water.